those days when you're just doing something normal and all of a sudden you're like, hey, this could totally be a horror movie? Well, that's what happened to me. It was June 27th, 2015. I was forced into doing babysitting. I honestly hated this kid. He's such a annoying little brat. I hate him. His name was Ryan. I was forced to do this 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. The first part of the night was pretty normal. He ate his food, he played some games, and that was it. Until it was bedtime. I told him to go wash up and get ready for bed, but he said he didn't want to, because he didn't want to do it alone. I said, I don't care. You have to do what I say. And he went to the bathroom. I laid down on his parents' bed, and I took out my phone to start reading. I thought I heard something behind me, so I looked up in the mirror quickly. The mirror was facing the windows. I thought I saw a black figure, so I turned around, but nothing was there. When I looked back in the mirror, all I saw was myself. Ryan came back in and laid down next to me. I let him play some more games since it was only 9 o'clock and he didn't have school tomorrow. I was looking over his shoulder watching him play when suddenly I heard scratching behind me. I looked back and saw their closet door open with the hanger swinging back and forth like something was in there. I got up slowly and pulled the clothes back, expecting something to be there. But there wasn't anything. I turned and looked back and saw Ryan. He was still playing games on my phone, but I guess he was too busy playing that he didn't notice this huge, looming figure standing over him. This monster had long, sharp claws, long teeth, and big red eyes with hunger and almost joy in them. It was slowly leaning more towards Ryan. I screamed at it to stop, and it looked at me and disappeared. Ryan jumped and threw my phone on the bed. What? He yelled. I said nothing, not wanting to worry him, and I got back into bed next to him. I told him it was time to go to sleep, so I turned the TV on and fell asleep moments after he did. In the middle of the night, I woke up and looked at the clock. 3:33, it read. Of course it did. It's the normal, scary, paranormal time. The TV was still on, so I rolled over and tried to go back to bed. As I was about to fall asleep, I felt a presence above me. I opened one eye and saw the dark, shadowy body looming over me, reaching towards Ryan. I tried to open my mouth, but I couldn't speak. It made its claws longer and plunged them into Ryan's chest. Ryan shot his eyes open and screamed. He then fell dead. The monster disappeared, leaving a single claw on his chest. I grabbed it and pulled it out, but suddenly it turned into a silver knife right in front of my eyes. I screamed and threw it against the wall. The parents were downstairs apparently and heard me and Ryan's screams. They ran up the stairs and saw their son dead, and me rocking back and forth, pointing at the knife, saying that the monster killed their son. Can't blame them for not believing me. After all, I was the only one in the house. His blood was all over me. But it wasn't me, I promise. It was the monster. Why doesn't anyone believe me? Why won't they listen to me? Hear me, please.